Welcome to our poster presentation on the topic of off flavors in pulses. This work is principally conducted by Gabriela in the lab of AgroParisTech in RAE, and the work supports the project Food Engine of ITN Horizon 2020 Marie Sklodowska-Curie Action. Our work begins with a question: how can volatile compounds explain diversity in odor perception in different pulses? This is indeed important, as pulses are often associated with strong, unpleasant flavor notes, limiting in their consumer acceptability. But regarding this, how do we perceive the odor of different pulses? What are the volatile compounds responsible for this perception? And how are these volatile compounds produced in the pulses and their ingredients? Finally, is there a relationship between our odor perception of pulses and their volatile compounds? To answer to these questions, we took flowers from different pulse sources that were further presented in two matrices, in dry matrix and in wet aqueous suspension. We did a sensory analysis of the odor perception and chemical analysis, that is GCMS, of the volatile compounds. Further, we did a principal component analysis and eventually used these models from the two analyses in a multiple factor analysis to see if odor perception and volatile generation can be correlated. Our results showed differences in the odor perception and volatile composition of pulses. Both dry matrix and wet suspensions were able to distinguish the pulses, but in different ways. Furthermore, these differences obtained by sensory and chemical analysis were correlated. Of course, we would need to take into account the ways pulses are harvested, dried, and milled, because as we see, process conditions have a big impact on the generation of volatile compounds by several reaction pathways. Thank you for listening, and wish you a healthy and safe period.